I'm gonna be having some pancakes for breakfast because it's Friday, and I topped my pancakes with some sesame seed spread from Sesame Kingdom, which happens to be sponsoring this video because I love them so much. So Sesame Kingdom makes these incredible flavored sesame seed spreads. Right now, I put the strawberry one on top of my pancakes. Which, by the way, the pancakes are made with spelt flour and almond flour. Super, super healthy. I didn't add any oil to the batter, nor did I add any sugar because I topped them with maple syrup, banana, and sesame seed spread, which is just amazing. So this is sweetened with dates, and it's got real strawberries in here, a little bit of olive oil, cocoa butter, and of course the number one ingredient is sesame seeds, which are so good for you. They're high in calcium, high in healthy fats, and I use tahini all the time. Every single day I use it to make salads, to put on my Buddha bowls, to put in desserts. I go crazy with some tahini. So sesame seed spread is like next level because every single one of these is flavored. So I'm gonna be having these pancakes for breakfast, and I'm gonna be using these tahini spreads or sesame spreads throughout the day on all sorts of recipes. We'll see what I end up making. These are so good. I tell you, when you add sesame paste to anything, it makes it so much better. It's kind of nutty, but it's also creamy. Both the strawberries plus the cacao nibs and the banana. It's just really, really wonderful.
Now we're headed to the farmer's market and the grocery store to pick up some food for the rest of the day and the rest of the weekend. We're gonna be going upstate this weekend, so I wanna make sure to get some ingredients for some snacks to take up there too.
So now that I'm back, I'm gonna have a quick snack. I'm gonna have some watermelon. I'm also trying to think, should I get my lunch stuff ready now so that once I finish my yoga, it'll be done? I have to think about this. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have some watermelon for a snack. And also, I'm dealing with some allergies right now because of just the pollen, just environmental stuff. So I'm gonna have some water, not just normal water, I'm gonna add some vinegar and some lemon to it, some apple cider vinegar, because apparently that's really good for allergies, immunity, all that good stuff.
Just got finished practicing yoga. Today I decided to go to the park and do it, which was weird because it was near the highway and there are a lot of cars going by, and so that made me super self-conscious. However, I usually go to a studio in my neighborhood that I love. I've been going there for 3 years, but since it's such a beautiful day and since I'm going to be filming this What I Eat in a Day video all day, I figured let me just do it by myself outside. So I usually, if I don't go to yoga class, I do 60 minutes vinyasa flow in my apartment, which is a bit cramped, but I don't mind. It works really great. And since I've been practicing for so long, I think I've gotten very good at leading myself, so I don't necessarily need a teacher all the time. So yeah, today I just did my little flow in the park. Now I'm on my way home. I'm gonna start making lunch, And while my lunch is cooking, I'll do a little meditation. And yeah.
For lunch today, I'm gonna make like a freekeh salad using Sesame Kingdom. If you're not familiar with freekeh, this beautiful little grain, is a type of wheat. Super tasty. It's actually, I think it's toasted green wheat, and it's so good. So I'm gonna make a little salad with that. I'm also gonna cook some chickpeas to go in there. We're gonna add some sweet potatoes, and of course I'm gonna make a really nice creamy dressing using my Sesame Kingdom. I think I'm probably going to use the pomegranate one for this. And also while I'm at it, while I'm making lunch, I'm going to make dinner too. So for dinner, I'm going to make like a beet salad. I got lots of herbs at the grocery store today. I got lots of vegetables. I have sweet potatoes. I have beans. I have everything to make like a really nice Mediterranean feast. And I also got some of my favorite bread. So once I get everything on the stove and cooking, the beets, the sweet potatoes, the beans, all that, I'm finally going to have another snack, and for snack, I'm going to have some of my favorite bread in the world. It's this great sourdough bread from the farmer's market. Just to put it all together, I have my freekeh, which is nice and done and cooked, and it's fluffy, as you can see. Okay, so now I also made this fennel. Fennel is one of my favorite vegetables. So, add some of this in there. This is how I cook every day. I just like make a bunch of vegetables and some grains and beans, and I just put it all together. But since I wanted to go for the Mediterranean theme, because I have the Sesame Kingdom, that's why I use this certain combination of vegetables. I also have sweet potatoes. Ooh, sweet potatoes in there. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Since I made the chickpeas, might as well add some of these as well. They're so much better when you cook them at home yourself, I think. They taste better. They're more tender. Okay, now I'm just going to top it with some fresh herbs and my Sesame Kingdom dressing. This is just super yummy. I especially like that the fennel is, kind of juicy. And the sesame fig paste is so good in here. It's like kind of sweet and then salty, savory. And of course herbs are great too. I always say that you cannot go overboard with adding fresh herbs like cilantro and parsley. They're just so refreshing and add so much flavor and goodness to whatever you're eating. It's almost dinner time, so I'm gonna make myself a salad so I can have my dark leafy greens. So I'm using kale, and I'm also using the beets that I made earlier, cucumber, jalapeno pepper for spice, and some chickpeas. That's all gonna go into my salad. But I'm gonna massage the kale with my dressing that I made. So this is like really similar to another dressing I make, which has lime in it, cumin, garlic, and olive oil. But the only thing I did differently for this was I added the beet Sesame Kingdom spread. The beet one because I'm using beets in the salad anyway, but it's nice. It makes it extra creamy, gives it a little bit more sweetness,
It is such an amazing, delicious combination. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna massage my kale in this, and then dinner will be served. I'm gonna post a recipe for this kale salad and all the other recipes that I made in this video in the description box below, and also my blog along with photos, and of course you can find a link to Sesame Kingdom so you can buy it and give it a try. It's time for dessert. So I froze some ripe bananas earlier today so they're nice and hard. So I'm gonna make a banana ice cream out of them. I'm gonna do bananas, a little bit of soy milk, or you could use coconut milk, whatever non-dairy milk, and some of that Sesame Kingdom. This time I think I'm gonna try the carob chocolate one.
Que bate calado, que bate calado, que bate, bate. Oi, 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 oi.
So this is super delicious as it is with the Sesame Kingdom carob chocolate spread in here. However, I really want more chocolate. So I'm just gonna add some raw cacao powder in there and blend it up. It's gonna be a smooth, creamy chocolate banana ice cream with the Sesame Kingdom. So perfect. Now it's so good with the raw cacao powder. Now all I have to do is I'm going to transfer it back into the freezer container, put it back in the freezer for a little while until it hardens enough to scoop and, you know, eat like normal ice cream. So while I'm waiting for my banana ice cream to firm up in the freezer, I usually just like to eat what's left at the bottom of the blender. It's so good. Such an amazing dessert. I didn't add any sweetener. The Sesame Kingdom, the only sweetener it has are dates. So it's totally healthy and it's just as creamy, delicious, and rich as real ice cream. So make sure you try this recipe. And like I said before, all the recipes for everything I made today will be linked below. And some photos as well. And guess what? We're also going to do a giveaway with Sesame Kingdom. You can win a whole case of this amazing stuff. It is addictive. You're going to love it as much as I do. So in order to win, all you've got to do is make sure you subscribe to me here on YouTube. Leave a comment below saying what you might do, what you might make with your Sesame Kingdom if you win. And be sure to follow me and Sesame Kingdom on Instagram. And that's it. I'm going to choose a winner at random, and more of the details about that will be down below. Alright, so make sure you sign up, and make sure you totally go to Sesame Kingdom's website and pick up some of their products because they are insanely delicious. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!